Hello everyone, it's Alli Palmgren, the Assistant Director of the Weston Public Library, and tonight we have a special National Poetry Month evening for you. It is a PJ Poetry Night. So I'm here in my jammies, and I have my friend Lanny right here, and I've got my other friend right here as well, and we're going to enjoy a poem together. So tonight we're going to have a good one, and it's Wynken, Blynken, and Nod, and this is by Eugene Field. So Eugene Field is a very interesting fella. He was actually born in St. Louis, but he's a bit of a local boy because he grew up in Amherst, Massachusetts. He moved there when he was 6 years old with his brother. They came to live with their aunt, so they grew up in Massachusetts, right out in Amherst. And after they grew up, they went to college, or he went to college at least, and he decided that he was going to be a writer. He was going to be a journalist. So he moved out eventually, moved out to the western states at the time and went over to the Denver Tribune. And the Denver Tribune was where he spent most of his career, and he wrote all sorts of columns and articles and was well loved in Denver for his writing. But he also wrote verse for children and for adults, mostly silly stuff and fun stuff. There's some serious stuff, but this one is one of his more famous poems. Now, the best thing that I really like about Eugene Field is that he was a bit of a trickster. His sense of humor was famous in Denver, and according to the Denver Public Library, he had a special chair in his office at the Denver Tribune that had a false bottom on it. So what would happen is the unsuspecting person just wants to come into his office and take a load off, and he would have them take a seat in this fun little chair, and they think they would be sitting down on something with a seat, but it had no real seat in it, and they would just fall through to the ground. A very small fall, but all the same, everybody got a pretty good laugh about it, that's for sure. So he was famous for playing tricks on folks. But today we're going to read one of his more famous poems, and this one is Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. It's a perfect poem for bedtime. So get cozy, get tucked in, grab some buddies, maybe some teddy bears or lambs, and we're going to have a little bit of poem. So Wynken, Blynken, and Nod by Eugene Field. Wynken, Blynken, and Nod one night sailed off in a wooden shoe, sailed on a river of crystal light into a sea of dew. "Where are you going, and what do you wish?" the old moon asked the three. "We have come to fish for the herring fish that live in this beautiful sea. Nets of silver and gold have we," said Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. The old moon laughed and sang a song as they rocked in the wooden shoe, and the wind that sped them all night long ruffled the waves of dew. The little stars were herring fish that lived in this beautiful sea. "Now cast your nets wherever you wish, never averred are we," so cried the stars to the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. All night long their nets they threw to the stars in the twinkling foam. Then bring the skies came the wooden shoe, bringing the fishermen home. 'Twas all so pretty a sail it seemed, as if it could not be, and some folks thought 'twas a dream they dreamed of sailing that beautiful sea. But I shall name you the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. Wynken and Blynken are two little eyes, and Nod is a little head, and the wooden shoe that sailed the skies is a wee one's trundle bed. So shut your eyes while mother sings of wonderful sights that be, and you shall see the beautiful things as you rock in the misty sea, where the old shoe rocked the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. So thank you for joining me tonight for a special April Poetry Month PJ poem. We'll have some more great poetry offerings for you on our Weston Public Library YouTube channel and on our Facebook page and our Instagram. So join us for more poems throughout the month of April, and we'll see you soon.